After all but towing the starting line in the 2024 Republican presidential primary, Governor Chris Sununu announced today he is not running for president, citing the desire not to crowd the field of challengers to former President Donald Trump.
As a non-candidate, I can be a little more unleashed. I can talk a little bit more about where we need to be as a party, about the future, bringing independents and young people onto the ticket. And I think there's just a responsibility to, not just myself, for others to be able to step up and understand this isn't about us. It's really about the Republican Party and ultimately the country.
Sununu has often said he could play the role of referee in the first-in-the-nation Republican primary. In a close race, his endorsement could be a difference maker, but he's in no rush.
We got to see where they go, right? I think I'm not afraid of endorsing a candidate. I think we may use our influence that way, but we got to see who can get on that stage and where the debates fan out, who starts surging or not, who can do the retail politics.
Analysts say even though he's out, Sununu will still be among the Republicans using a national platform to urge the Republican Party to move on from Trump.
And with all of the candidates out there, no one has really figured out a way to strip votes away from the former president, who really is almost like an incumbent. And that's the big challenge.
While he's not running for president, Sununu has still not said if he's going to seek an unprecedented fifth term as governor. And in our interview today, the governor told us that running for re-election is something that's on the table, but that decision is likely going to wait until after the legislative session is over and a budget gets passed. Reporting live in Concord, Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.